Hello, what's up everyone? Good morning. How are you all? Everything's good?
Good morning, sir. I'm good. And how about you?
Okay, thank you. I'm fine too. Okay, today we're gonna learn about something that is very important in our life, and I think it's very important especially for the teenager. It's about promiscuity of the teenager. Okay, now I would like to ask you first, before we start to the material, is what did you know about the promiscuity of the teenager? Or what is your opinion? It's just opinion. Don't be shy or don't be scared if your answer is wrong because it's just opinion. Come on, anyone, just give me an opinion.
Can I try, sir?
Yes, please, come on.
Okay, I think promiscuity is the practice of having free sex, often with a different partner or discriminately choosing a sexual partner. The term can carry a moral judgment if the social norm from sexual activities is monogamous relationship. I think that's all, sir. I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
Okay, that's very good, Pancha. Thank you so much. That's a very good explanation. Okay, now before we discuss what is promiscuity, today there are three things that we will discuss today. The first is what is promiscuity, and the second, the main factor of promiscuity, and the third, how to solve promiscuity, especially for the teenager. Okay, now we move to the number one is what is promiscuity. Like Pancha said before, promiscuity is the practice of having free sex, often with a different partner, on indiscriminately choosing a sexual partner. The term can carry a moral judgment if the social norm for sexual activity is monogamous relationship. Nah, promiscuity is having free sex with some guy or some girl with a different partner. That's the point. Okay, now we move to the main factor of or the reason why the teenager down to the promiscuity. There are many reason or many factor. The first, like a lot of teenager less noticed by their parent. I think this is one of the more very important things for a teenager is attention from their parent, because if parent give attention for their parent, the child will feel comfortable, will feel protected from their parent, because they have less notice from their parent. That's why they down to the promiscuity. The second is uncommunication and free association. Like the first one, because they don't have attention from their parent, they will go to the free association and communication from their parent. So that's why a lot of teenager in a lot of environment down to the promiscuity, especially for the teenager. And the third is teenager not thinking about their future. Yeah, because they think their life is not important anymore, because they think their life is not important anymore, because no one care anymore about him, no one care about their life. So that's why they down to the promiscuity. Now we move to discuss about what happened, why it can happen, where, when, who, and how. What happened? It happened is the promiscuity, especially the teenager, like we discussed before, because this is very important for the teenager, because they will ruin their own future because of this promiscuity. So this must be stopped. Why it can happen? Like we discussed, like we see in the screen, they don't have attention from their parent, bad association, bad socialization, less like attention from their parent, free association, and etc. Where I think a lot of environment, a lot of country, there are many teenagers that down to the promiscuity. I think not just in one country. I think every country did it. And when it happened, I think when we don't know what's the time that the teenager down to the promiscuity. I think first because when they think their life is not important anymore, that's the first way he down to the promiscuity. Who, especially we talk about the teenager. The teenager is one of the important thing that down to the promiscuity that must be stopped because the teenager is the next generation in our country, so should be protected now. And how it can happen for the teenager? Like I said, because the first thing, the first important is because appreciation, like attention of their parent, like attention from their family, and etc. Okay, now we move. I hope you understand what I said because this is a little bit fast, but I hope we can understand. And the last one is how to solve the teenager from the promiscuity. Nah, there are many things that we can give to them, especially for the teenager. The first one is give more attention to them. I mean, for the teenager, especially attention of their parent, because attention from their parent is very important for them. Because they're gonna motivate it from their parent. The parent should be give a good example for their child, so the teenager will follow them, so the teenager will not down to the promiscuity. And the second is always direct them to the positive activity, like organization in the school. Always direct them to pray and worship to God. So if they go to organization in the school, they don't have time to wasting their time to unless thing, wasting their time to bad things. So this will help the parent to direct their teenager to not down to the promiscuity. And the third is monitor their activity. It's very important too, I think, because with monitor their child, the teenager will know what's good to do and what's not good to do. And the last is always set a good example for them, especially for parents. Now this is very important and challenges for the parent because they should give a good example, a great example for them, especially for the teenager, so the teenager can follow them and know what he should have to do. Okay, that is about how to solve the teenager from promiscuity. I hope all of you understand about what I said.
Thank you for your good explanation, sir.
Thank you.